viewers, thank you for tuning in and thank you for sparing the time to listen to us. I am Ruth Muka, your host for today, and I'm with my colleague
Abraham Kir is my name.
Thank you, Abraham, for coming. This is Ideal Voices. It's a podcast led by the youth, and so we discuss topics relating to the youth, the life in South Sudan, abroad, and everywhere. Today we've chosen a topic. We had a discussion about dreams, and we thought we should share this with our fellow youth who are in this country and those who would be inspired to listen to this podcast. And those would also be inspired to watch this on YouTube and all the other channels. So dreams. Dreams are said to be the ideal blueprints of our future, and dreams are believed to be the spark that ignites the flame or the fire within us. Like, dreams motivate us to do big. Dreams motivate us to set a goal, to achieve something, become a somebody, do life the way you want it to be done. But then they are also believed to be scary. So it's why we have Kir Abraham here today to share with us his experience and what he thinks about dreams. Are they scary? Does he have dreams that scare you? So Abraham, do you have a dream that scares you?
Well, first of all, I want to thank you for hosting me.
You're welcome.
I also want to thank the viewers for joining us. Well, talking about dreams, I think it's something we can all relate to, because I think at the end of the day, all of us are looking at chasing a dream. We're all chasing a dream,
Sure.
Day and night. Others may not tell you that they're chasing a dream, but silently they may be chasing something, and that's the dream. So a dream is something that you look up to and you want to achieve. So many of us are being challenged by reaching their goals. They have a lot of obstacles. They feel like they can't do it. A lot of lack of self-esteem. And that's one of the things that stops people from reaching their dreams.
Sure.
They don't have the motivation.
Sure.
They don't motivate themselves.
Sure.
They feel they are not adequate enough. They feel they don't have enough resources. They feel like they don't have the driving power.
Sure.
That can make them pursue their dreams. Sometimes they feel it's easy and they find it hard. And at the same time, they don't keep taking steps to make them reach there. So many people fear about chasing the dream.
You have brought up a very important point, and it's something I would want to elaborate more to our viewers and our listeners. You talked of goals, and you also talked of steps that lead us towards the goal. So the process is like a ladder, climbing a ladder from down upwards, and then there is a goal up there. So you might have pictured this already in your mind. So I want to understand from you, what are the steps that lead someone to the goal? What steps? What is the process? How is it like to attain a certain goal? I understand we are all in the pursuit of our dreams. We are yet pursuing our dreams, but at least there is an experience that you might be having that can motivate someone out there. What are the processes, the steps? Is it hard? Is it easy? Should someone keep going regardless? Should they set back once difficulties come in? What do you think?
Well, I think talking about the steps, it starts with yourself.
Sure.
There are personal steps that you have to take to attain some level. Second to it, your company, the company that is around you, because it may affect you.
Your group of friends.
The group of friends, because they may drain you, they may affect you, they may influence you the wrong way.
Sure.
Sometimes we can be in a wrong company. They normally say an iron sharpens an iron.
True.
So if you don't get sharpened by another iron, that means you are not the iron yourself.
True.
So you have to be an iron that looks for another iron to sharpen you. So it takes you yourself as a person to make yourself that iron that you can meet another iron to sharpen you. So a lot of things are needed to make you reach where you want to go. First of all, to take a step is not an easy thing, because you have to have the motivation. You have to have the motivation from the other person or you yourself. So it takes a lot of resilience and personal commitment, sacrifices. Nobody can sacrifice best to fix your life or your future. It's about you knowing what you want, because the way you look into your future may not be the same way somebody may look.
Exactly. The angle at which you're viewing your future couldn't be the same angle I'm using to view your future.
Exactly.
So the inspiration comes from within.
Exactly.
I like your points. Please continue.
Yeah. So when you look at your future, you will know what it takes to reach there. Somebody may also look at it at another angle, food, to make the right step to reach them. So don't expect somebody to fix your life.
the efforts and the energy is from you.
It's from
the
you.
inspiration is from you.
Exactly.
Whatever it takes is from you.
It's from you.
So it is you pursuing your goals solely, and whoever will come in to support you at the end of it, whoever will come in to celebrate you, will not look at the process or the steps that you took, but will jubilate because you've achieved something. So it's more like self-sacrifice.
Exactly. So it's self-sacrifice. Don't look at somebody looking at you.
True.
In the process or after. If you need to be watched, a movie is watched when it's acted already.
Exactly.
So you they can't watch a movie in the process of acting, but a movie comes out, it's taken to the theaters, and they watch it.
It's edited.
Exactly.
No one
it's
shows the
edited.
behind scenes. It's just something like crystal clear and very perfect. So you may think these actors didn't repeat the scenes or didn't repeat the script, but there were moments where they had to cut off some things that like edited work.
Things. Exactly.
Yes.
So your process that takes you to your goal, you shouldn't expect people to be contributing a lot or something. You know, the viewers don't contribute into the acting. You know, their part comes in the watching. So that means you have to have the directors for your life. You have to have the script writer.
Those are
for your
mentors.
life. Those are mentors. You
People
know?
you look up
Exactly.
to. I would want to be like this. I would want to be like so and so.
Exactly.
Sure.
So I'm relating it more into a movie production. So you have to have a script writer. Your script writer is God.
Exactly.
You know, when we talk of scriptures, they are scripts. So you follow your script. Your script is the scriptures. They direct your life. They align you.
From the intuition within, the inner voice that speaks to you.
Exactly.
You mentioned something very good about the group of friends that we have, the group of friends that influence us in a bad way. But I also want to bring this in. We also have friends that influence us the good way.
Yeah.
If we have a very good group of friends, they may not be bad peer influence or of bad influence to us, but they can also motivate us to do better. If I see my friend achieving something, that shouldn't intimidate me. And that shouldn't make me feel like I'm left out or I'm behind. I'm not doing the most. Because there's something that I read saying that when we don't make it, at the end of the day, when we don't make it, no one will know that we tried.
Surely.
So the processes, the struggles that we are going through right now, they will not be shown to people. People will not know that we are going through something. But the end point of it, the dream that you have achieved, the goal that you have achieved, will be something that will attract everyone to come and jubilate you.
Exactly.
I think that's a very, really good point, and I like it. Yeah. You also talked about self-sacrifices.
Yeah.
So in regards to self-sacrifice, I believe there are also risks that people take.
Sure.
And as people are taking risks, do you advise your youth, like your colleagues, your mates, to take whatever risk it is, or should they first look at the consequences? Should they first look at the results of the risk that they're taking?
Well, talking about risk, risk are determined by why you want to do it. For you to get unusual result, you have to do the unusual.
Sure.
So many of us want to live the usual way. The usual way makes you an ordinary person. The unusual way makes you
we should change the
extraordinary.
normal life that we've been living in. The normalcy should be changed. I like
Exactly.
that. Please continue.
And then somebody once said, if you want life to be easy, it's going to be, but you may know how it's going to end. You don't have to move in a smooth road to reach your direction.
I'm relating it to the biblical aspect of it, where God said the path to the promised land or the paradise, I'm not good in scriptures, but at least I know that it's a narrow path, and it's believed to be full of thorns. Yeah. It's believed to be very small, and it can't accommodate everyone. But there are those who will persevere. There are those who will endure the hardships on the way, and they will reach the promised land that they are meant to be.
Exactly.
But then the broader way that's full of luxury leads to death. So what I'm trying to bring to our attention is, does it mean that if you're living your life now in a luxurious way, you're happy, you're doing whatever you want to do, you're enjoying your life, does that mean you're going to destroy your future? No. Or is it any indication of something? What do you understand by that?
Well, talking about luxury life, talking about living a comfortable life, there's no day that you're going to be comfortable today and you're not fixing the comfort you will need tomorrow. So when you're comfortable today, just know you're wasting the time that you're supposed to prepare the right comfort you're supposed to have tomorrow.
Sure.
So you will be wasting things, wasting resources, wasting a lot of things. Let me talk about money. You'll waste money to be comfortable today, and yet that's the money you're supposed to save to make,
or maybe invest
exactly,
and
invest.
earn something in the end
Exactly.
of the day.
Because the future demands a lot
It
than
does.
the current.
It does.
So you have to live preparing for the future. So we mistake living a good life with preparing for a good life.
Like, you have the money, enjoy, have fun, enjoy the process of achieving your goals, but always remember to do something good out of the finances that you have. It's more like financial literacy.
Exactly.
The little you have, be content with it, use it the right way,
That's it.
and make sure it leads you to the destination that you want to be in.
Yeah.
I want us to bring on board people that doubt themselves, people with self-doubt, people who don't believe in themselves, people with low self-esteem. What would you want to say about them?
Low self-esteem is a disease.
It is.
It affects you mentally. It drains you down. Nobody may know why you're struggling with chasing success.
Sure.
It's because the way you look at yourself. Those who don't look at themselves as winners, they look at losers and they don't look at winners. When you look at winners, you will be inspired to be like them. But when you look at losers, you will definitely think you're one of them, because they may look like you. You looking like somebody who has not won something yet doesn't mean you may not win tomorrow. So self-esteem is a very important thing.
Confidence is a big deal.
Confidence is a big deal as well.
It helps you achieve a lot. It helps you go places that no one thought you would be in. Confidence helps us sit on tables, not just tables, but high tables that you would never imagine to be at. So people with low self-esteem, people with self-doubt, people who don't believe in themselves, as you said, it's a disease. They are going to go through a lot.
Exactly.
So I really like the point that you brought in and said, no one is coming to do whatever you want to do for yourself to you.
True.
So I want us to talk about commitment. What is it like to be committed towards a goal?
Okay, it takes determination as well.
Sure.
When you have a vision, you definitely commit. Commitment becomes as a center of everything.
True.
Because dreaming alone doesn't take you to the dream itself.
True.
Dreams are there, they are seen, but they don't come to you. It's you that goes to them.
True.
Going to them takes steps. For you to go to the gym, it takes commitment to go there every day. And the goal is to have a body that has muscles and to have that fitness. You know the goal, but you can't get the goal without what makes it a goal.
So what you just said is giving us an example of gymnastics. If you want to achieve a particular body type, a particular body shape, you need to be going to the gym every day. You need to be going to the gym on particular days in a week, at a particular time in a day, and you have to be consistent with it until you achieve your goal. Sure. So it's a very big challenge to all the viewers and the listeners that if you're not committed, if you're not consistent, if you don't have the determination to achieve something, no one is coming for you. No one is coming to get up and do things for you. No one is coming to say, okay, let's go do this. It's you to do something. Begin it on your own. If someone sees you struggling, if someone sees the determination in you, they will be inspired to help you, and they will step up and help you do the right thing and achieve your goal. Thank you so much, Abraham. I want you to say something to the listeners and the viewers. Anything that you think can motivate them, anything that you think can be of a very good use to them as they pursue their dreams, as they take their risks, as they climb the ladder to success.
Okay, what I want to say is despite the obstacles, despite the struggles, they don't really determine you as a loser. It takes courage, it takes confidence, it takes resilience, it takes the spirit that believes. Believe is a strong thing. Being optimistic is something that you set in your mind, you know.
I like that.
You have to have a good mindset, you know.
I like that.
Because nobody's going to think for you.
I like
What
that.
you think
Mm.
is what may actually push you to where you want to go.
Exactly.
So what you do is just a result of what you think. So
like
set
that.
your mind rightly,
Mhm.
you will do rightly.
I like that, Abraham, because
Yeah.
if you're a pessimist, if you think bad of yourself, it will definitely happen. It will come back to you. If you think of good things, you will achieve the good things. You need to manifest as a person. Have the spirit of manifestation. Because if someone failed before you, if someone tried what you want to try and they failed, that shouldn't be a discouragement. You should pick up from where they stopped, learn from the challenges, learn from the experience, and let that motivate you
True.
to move forward and achieve your goal.
True. And lastly,
Yes.
nobody is going to save you.
Nobody's coming to save you. We've
Yes.
been saved by Christ Jesus, and that's enough for the religious
That's
people.
it.
But then, if you're achieving your goal, you need to pray, yes. You need to trust in God, yes. But no one is coming to do the work. God won't come down and say, let me go and help him farm because he wants to harvest. No. It's you to wake up in the
Even God
morning
himself wants
and
you
do the work.
to do his work.
Exactly. He has work to be done for him, and he will help you do his work. He will also help you do your own work, but then the effort, it is from you.
Oh,
He will
that's
give you the good health, he will give you the sound mind, the energy, but then the action, it's you to take the action.
True.
Thank you so much, Abraham. I'm really inspired by this, and I hope our listeners are also inspired, and this will be helpful to you. As we close this, I want to throw a question to all of you. Have it at the back of your mind and think about that big dream that scares you. So, what is that one factor that's hindering you from achieving that goal or that dream that scares you? Once you identify the challenge, once you identify the barrier, note it down. Look at the steps that can help you eliminate the barrier. Look at the steps that can help you solve the challenge. And once you do that, you will achieve your goal eventually, because they say a problem written down or a problem identified is a problem solved. So knowing the problem is the first solution to every problem. Know whatever barrier you have, know the challenge you have, and please, don't give up on yourself yet. Don't give up on yourself yet. Always struggle and know that the best is yet to come. Thank you so much. Thank you, Abraham. It was nice having you.
Nice having you too.
Thank you.
You so much.
You're welcome.